Hi, Kasper.
Hi, Kasper.
Hi.
So nice to be in the library.
The library, yeah.
Yeah.
The Pumpkin. Have you read The Pumpkin Plan? No. No. It's a good book.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about that the strategy for these competitions where you grow the biggest pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The strategy for that is that you plant tons of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you start identifying which pumpkin is going to be the biggest, you cut off the small ones.
Yeah.
And they take that strategy and apply to a business.
Mhm.
So figure out which of the clients building and then cut the smaller one off.
Okay.
Because a small client is going to be taking just as much nutrition
Mm-hmm.
as the big one.
Yeah.
But you're reaping more benefit from the big one than from the small one.
Okay.
That was a very simple
No.
and
It's interesting.
high-level introduction to the book, so now you don't have to read it.
It sounded a bit like LinkedIn post with like, I hit my foot on the tabletop. This is what I learned about B2B business.
That could very much have been that.
It's a great strategy. I
Yeah.
have one question though,
Mhm.
and it's maybe a bit too much to dip into this, but it's like, does this mean that then you collect all the biggest customer and then you kind of scrape the whole field and then you plant a lot of seeds again and find the big, like, is it a process that starts over, or do you just stick with those customers?
No, I think it's about figuring out of your current customers
Mm-hmm.
who are your big pumpkins, and then figure out how can I improve the service for them.
Yeah.
What is it exactly that they need, and then go find replicas of that company.
Okay.
Right. So instead of planting seeds, you find the copies of that company.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that pumpkins would tell us the way to
Grow a business.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
What
are we going to be talking about?
Yeah, we ended the other episode slightly on not slightly. We ended the other episode with a few comments on Summit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I thought it would probably be good just to dedicate one episode, 10-15 minutes
Adobe
into
Summit 2026
in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yes. Because there's also what's called London Summit.
Yes.
It's not the London Summit as it was in the old days.
It's like
for
July
the old,
something, right?
old guys here, right?
Yeah.
It's just a one-day event.
Yeah, the old London Summit was like the same style as
It was
as the Vegas one.
a little brother for the Las Vegas one,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
The new one is just a one-day event.
Yeah. In London.
In London.
Yeah.
7th of July.
Yeah.
Which is adjusted to the UK summer vacation,
Mm-hmm.
not the Nordics.
No, exactly.
Or the countries around them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But Las Vegas?
Las Vegas?
Acutix is going to Las Vegas? Well, to Summit?
Las Vegas. We're visiting Adobe Summit in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons.
How many are you going?
We are 6.
6?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But we actually...
And it is not a cheap trip.
No, it's not. But we do have a lot of customers in the US.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also like we're doing New York in September, and we're doing Summit here in April. So we kind of have the Adobe customers. A lot of them are visiting Summit.
Yeah.
So we can meet up with them there,
Mm-hmm.
like also at bulk, which is awesome, and they can meet each other, and there's a lot of inspiration in terms of data and shared data language and all these things that they share. And then in London, we go more with the Google customers. But actually this year in Summit, Google is hosting a big convention at the same time.
Oh.
At the next door venue.
In Vegas as well?
In Vegas at the exact same time. So there's a great opportunity to gather a lot of people. So like one of the reasons we're going is to
because you can attend 2 events at the same time.
Probably not. Probably not. But our focus is definitely Adobe and meeting all our customers coming there, which is always super interesting to talk to them and just to catch up on like, when you're like in different countries, it becomes very work related and very practical often. Of course we talk, but then when we get to sit down and then just discuss things in detail, that really makes a difference.
Yeah.
We will have one of our founders, Kasper, who is who's currently the CEO, being there and has the deepest technical knowledge, so we can actually dig into some topics for larger enterprises on how they can standardize their data in a good way, with inspiration from how others have done it.
And I guess just being in person as well is changing the dynamics, right? I mean, I can see that with our clients as well, where we are mainly on Teams.
Yeah.
Then as soon as we meet up in person, it's a completely different dynamic. Right?
Yeah.
Better conversations. There's more follow-up questions, and
yes,
yeah,
we do have we want to go visit our customers face to face as much as we can, and it's a strategy that we are scaling on actually. It's like putting more efforts into because it works really well. But overall events, I think it's event season kicking off. So obviously Adobe Summit will also be part of this. I have the entire team in London today, doing the FP Live, which is a financial marketing event, which is super interesting. And then we are kicking off. Our Christmas present this year was a bit different. So instead of printing new stuff and sending it out, which is always a special situation. Actually, I think this is it could be an episode on its own, creating Christmas presents and stuff like this
for clients.
For clients, right? But we decided to give away time, so all our clients could put a name down of an organization that they felt could need some help in digital marketing and get 3 hours in this. So the team is actually visiting Groundswell in London, which is a homeless organization, preventing working against people being homeless. So the entire team is working there as well. So going to events and doing some of these things, which makes me extremely proud. I think that's genius.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
So one of your clients nominated.
One of our clients nominated this organization. Say they could probably need some help in getting evaluated how they go to digital marketing and do these things. And to be honest, our sales team has signed up to during the summer fundraising, go put in hours and picking up phones as well, which I think is
nice.
Super cool. Yeah. That was a sidetrack, but for us, event season kicking off, we really want to meet people face to face, and we want to do some of these things that we really it gives back on a completely different level.
Yeah.
But obviously, going to events, we want to talk to new customers, we want to talk to potential leads and all these things, and that's why we want to bring the people in there who've been working on the projects, like yourself, right? So they can talk to experienced people who can talk about the strategic side of doing this.
Yeah.
And then of course we want to get people on stage, which we have on most events, but Adobe is not one of them because it's a bit more it's a bigger setup in that way. So we try to do things around it.
Okay. Nice. We're going 4 people.
Yeah.
Summit in US has not really been an event that we previously been focusing a lot on.
No.
Previous years we've been sending 1 or 2 people. Last year it was me and Jonas. This year we're going to be 4, which is due to that there are more EMEA clients who's going to be attending the US Summit because there's no EMEA version of it anymore.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
We talked about that there's the London Summit, but it's not Summit.
It's not the same.
No. So there are more EMEA clients attending in the US, and that's why it also makes sense for us to go.
Sure.
It's also an opportunity for being former Adobe employee to network with some former colleagues. Having a good relationship with the product team, the product marketing team over there.
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense because those conversations are pure gold.
Yeah.
I really enjoy talking. There's so many good people at Adobe that really opens up the field when we have these conversations.
Yeah.
When you have these conversations in a different way than following the...
And having met people in person and just being, constantly checking in with them makes it so much easier for them to reply to an email if you suddenly need any support of any kind.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
So that's the primary thing. Last year I didn't really attend any sessions.
No.
It's not the sessions that we attend for.
No.
We have several clients attending.
Yeah.
So we're going to be tagging along with them to see what sessions that they're attending on and just so that we can have a conversation around, if there's anything that applies to them.
Yeah.
We know exactly what they've been seeing. I know from my time at Adobe, when Summit in London was, sometimes a client would phone me up and say, "Hey, I saw this at Summit," and you would have no idea what they'd
Yeah,
seen,
exactly.
right? So we want to avoid that by actually attending the sessions with them.
That makes sense. Like, to be honest, that's the approach that we're taking as well.
Yeah.
The market is moving so fast, so we want to be like every one of us is going to be at the sessions this year.
Yeah.
Selected sessions, but
obviously,
figuring out where's the market moving, what is the response, how is not so much from a tech side or from the data side, but more like what is the things that's buzzing, and that people are looking into, finding really interesting, right?
Yeah. And then obviously, even though no plans of attending specific sessions besides with some clients, but then sneaks, a classic one.
Yeah, always good.
That was hilarious last year.
Yeah, can you put a few words to what Sneaks?
Yeah, Sneaks is Adobe showing things that they've been working on, features, where they showcase them. It may not end up in the product. It may end up in the product, but just showcasing,
putting out a buzz,
and
happens.
They have a famous person typically attending, who then gives some comments on what they think of the features.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his name from last year.
But this was the guy from Hangover. And
it's the guy from Hangover who jumped out of a taxi naked from the trunk, right? The Asian guy, who is he? I think he's a doctor.
Yes.
I think he has the education of a doctor, but is not using it. But is a comedian, and that was hilarious. So if somebody hasn't seen it, go watch the.
Who'll be on this year? Do we know?
I saw an email about it, but I can't remember from. I should have prepared better for this.
No, but it's usually a big name, so it's okay. Nice.
But then generally Summit is for those who haven't attended before. Obviously there's sessions. It's like full day stuff going on.
Yeah.
Then there's events in the evening. Different partners who's booking up a bar or arranging stuff. I have to be honest. Stuff like this is draining me.
Yeah. I planning or going to it?
Going to it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not. I don't consider myself an extrovert as such.
No.
I heard a term which is ambivert, is where you are, you can switch between your introvertness and your extrovertness.
So now there's a new term.
So
there's
something in between where you adjust depending on where you are.
I buy into that.
And that fits pretty well to me after I read about it. Right?
Yeah.
If I could, I prefer be standing in the corner and just looking at people instead of networking.
Yeah.
But I know I have to do it.
It's a long way to go to stand in the corner.
Yeah. There's that corner is far away. But I can, if I have to.
Yeah.
But it's really draining me. So typically in the evenings, I'm just going to be headed to my hotel and
recharge.
Recharge, exactly.
That's fair.
Either in the hotel or by a poker table.
Yeah.
One of those two things.
Okay. I get you. That's nice. I think that's super interesting. I totally mirror that, like in some way. The events at evening though is like that drives me a lot. I really like that.
Yeah.
I like the conversations that we are having, where it's a bit more loose. I think like when it becomes like a step away from the business, we talk way better about business.
Yeah.
If it makes sense. But like a week at Summit.
But typically those events are really difficult to talk at as well, right? There's loud music and
obviously, right. Yeah. But that's what I like about Summit in Vegas is the combination of those two, because I really feel that's a good match, and it's like it takes a lot.
Yeah.
But it's both the professional and technical conversations, and it's also the professional in a less professional setting conversations where you can have a beer or play a game of darts or whatever it is over there.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. And then one last thing I really like about the Summit is the swags game.
I was just about to say that the sessions I typically prioritize are the sessions with giveaways.
Yeah. But I think that's great. I love good swag. Like, I spend too much time in my head thinking about all these things. So a place like Summit is often where we can show off our own and see what others are doing.
Yeah.
There's the 90% of standard B2B swag that's just plain boring.
Yeah.
And then there's the 10% that you bring back home, right?
Yeah. I think you had a stand a couple of years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had these Lego figures.
Yeah, build your own Lego. Yeah.
You could build yourself in Lego.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, that was very fun and good conversations too.
Yeah.
So we can recommend that.
It seems like I wasn't attending, Jonas was attending, and he said like your stand had the most visitors to it.
Yeah, there was so many, and it was really good conversations. Mm-hmm. So we had like the Legos, we had the glowing LED glasses, which are also a hit in Las Vegas all the time. It's weird, but it works really well. Then we have our tote bags. Data is my superpower, which has been really popular there. Mm-hmm. And this year we are bringing something new.
Can you give a sneak peek?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
We are actually, we see a lot of the marketing executives over there. Like when we come and we're kind of jet lagged, we want to get up in the morning and do something. So we decided we have great athletes on our team. So doing a Monday morning running club. And one of the things that we tested with our customers a few years back is like proper running socks, Data Hero running socks at prime quality. So we got a new batch design and we'll bring them to Summit.
Nice.
So if you're interested, then come join the running club.
What time on the Monday?
7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Monday morning.
Where do you go run? Just down the strip or?
Might be the strip, Red Rocks. We're going to figure it out, but it's going to be a 5K run to just keep it light, but just get out there. And it's not going to be salesy. It's going to be marketing leaders having conversations, which I like. I think that's the way, because when we meet outside and we're also looking at doing things together on the Sunday night, when we meet outside, then we are way better together at the Summit.
Yeah.
When you see familiar faces and you're like, hey, and how are you doing? And that's the energy I think that Summit really brings. And I like that. And we want to push that even more.
Yeah.
So swag will bring a lot. And I'm sure Adobe will too. They always have.
I hope so.
Did you know, actually, our goal 2 years ago was Shaq was the main guest, and he was DJing. So our goal was to get our Acoustics blue lighting glasses on Shaq while he was doing his DJ set at the in Bash.
Yeah. Did you manage it?
He didn't put them on, but we were very close. So we had a good friend at Adobe who brought them to him and got a selfie with him and the glasses and Shaq. But I believe Shaq was just like, no. It's close. So I think like
that's close enough.
Putting challenges on yourself like that. I love that. So I think like I'm not sure who will play the final bash this year, but look out. We're gonna give you glasses. We might need some pre-work.
And I think we mentioned in the last episode that if you see us, we're going to be recording an episode at Summit.
Yeah,
that's what we're planning on. Mm-hmm. Tap our shoulders if you have something smart to say or something you want to contribute with. Then we'll definitely work it out.
If you want to join in, if you have topics you want us to investigate, send it our way. We'll be there. We have a lot of things going on, but Summit is a good place to kind of get some of the insights that you want, because it's the people who are developing the platform, doing all the things that's actually there. So it's a great event for getting different knowledge that you can read.
Yeah, absolutely. With that said, hope to see you at Summit.
Thank you for listening in, watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.